Hey guys, Crew Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
I'm Calvin.
And we solemnly swear that we are up to no good.
I don't swear.
You don't swear at all?
No. I let my yeses be yeses, my no be no's.
You always make me swear upon my family if you try to figure out
That's
one line
because
or
we're
not.
playing
Yeah.
a werewolf game and I know you're lying.
I just do it
And I know
anyway.
you'll
It's
do
just-
it.
Speaking of werewolves, this movie is called Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. That kind of
Yeah.
worked out pretty well, didn't it? Huh?
A little bit,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm a master
That's
at
the first thing I think
transitions.
of. I think of beasts.
Yeah. I just acioed that transition out of nowhere.
You did.
Man, we're going with the Harry Potter references tonight. Okay, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I saw the first trailer. I didn't love the trailer just because I didn't know what the hell I was looking at.
Right? You didn't know it was set
Yeah.
in like the Harry Potter.
Yeah, it left me wanting a better trailer, and now that we have another trailer, we can compare. I know that this takes place in America.
Really?
It is written by J.K. Rowling.
Mm-hmm.
She did the
So
screenplay.
there's going to be a bunch of American muggles?
Yeah, but they're not called muggles here. We call them nomadge.
Okay.
Yeah, nomadge. Like the
I
nomadge.
prefer muggles.
I do too, but it's J.K. Rowling, I trust her. All right? I don't care if this guy's gay. I love
I always
him.
think of
I love him.
Moogles
I'd be gay
from
for
Final
him.
Fantasy, though.
Huh?
I always think of Moogles from Final Fantasy, though.
Yeah.
Moogles have been around for a
Moogles.
long time, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is taking place. Then it's actually following the guy. I can never remember his name. The author of the Hogwarts book, like one of the books they have to use, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So this is the guy that wrote the book that Harry will later use in his Magical Creatures course.
What a weird place
Okay,
to
cool.
start a story.
It is, but you know what? I kind of like it because I don't have any preconceived notion on these characters.
Yeah.
Albus Dumbledore, I think he's like a 20 or something in this because this actually
Really?
takes place like in the 50s or
Oh,
something
yeah?
like that. Yeah,
That's cool.
It's pretty.
I thought he's like 100 something.
He's not that old.
Yeah, I thought the dark side. I don't know.
He's like, I think he's like 120.
But the fucking
Yeah.
movies take place in like the 90s. The book still.
That's tricky. I think like technically Harry's son would have went to school last year, like in our timeline, right?
Really?
Yeah, because the way that it's on the graveyard scene in Deathly Hallows, you actually go to Lily and James' grave, and the date would have meant that Harry would have went in about the 90s, right?
I thought
But it wouldn't
says
have,
that-
actually, the only contradiction to that is that Dudley gets a PlayStation, and they would not have been out yet. So anyway, this is following that guy. Forgive me, guys. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, but I can never remember that guy's
I'm bad
name.
with names anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, let's just check out this trailer, and then we can talk about it after. So follow along with us. Hit the button.
All right.
It was like a ghost. I saw its eyes, shining white eyes,
Colin Farrell.
and it dove down underground.
The hell is this?
There's strange things going on all over the city. The people behind this are not like you and me.
Hey, that goblin's using the
Human
wand.
society goes back
I don't want to do
centuries.
that.
Beyonce.
You might have been a free elf.
Yesterday, a wizard entered New York with a case. A case full of magical creatures. And unfortunately, some have escaped.
Ugh.
Teeny, you brought Meg home.
Hello.
It's Mr. Scamander. He's lost something. I'm going to help him find.
Scamander.
Maybe you can help me find it.
I'm gonna recapture my creatures before they get hurt.
Whoa.
They're currently in alien terrain, surrounded by millions of the most vicious creatures on
Look
the
at that.
planet.
Humans.
Humans.
Gun voice?
Yeah. Ooh. Huh, he's like a mob boss.
Yeah.
Magical beasts are terrorizing no-mages. When no-mages are afraid, they attack. Contain this, or it'll mean war.
It's not. Why would I have to wear something like this?
Because your skull is susceptible to breakage under immense force.
Looks like a Quidditch helmet.
It kind of does,
Oh,
yeah.
dude. I get so emotional with this fucking music.
Yeah.
Also,
Damn.
he is a wizard.
Don't panic, but there's absolutely nothing to worry about.
That there is.
It got big.
I wanna be a wizard.
Aw.
Aw.
Oh, man.
I know that guy's feel.
First in
Yeah.
the trilogy. Looks cool.
It does look good.
You know what's interesting is like, you don't really feel a human presence in the original Harry Potter books until towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean when their world starts to threaten our world, kind of.
No, yeah, I get you. Like
You're like in the schools most of the time.
Yeah, there's that one scene in Deathly Hallows 1 where it's like the Millennial Bridge in London, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, those movies don't take place in the 90s, I'll tell you that.
No.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, like, because we never really got a whole lot of crossover between the Muggle world and he's a free elf. Oh, man.
Spoilers.
We never really got a whole lot of crossover of the Muggle world and that world, except for like Mr. Weasley and his fascination with him, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, in the book, I remember them having like doesn't like the Minister of Magic, he shows up at the Prime Minister of England or something like that, and he's telling him all this stuff, like all this like weird myths, and people are like getting depressed and killing themselves. It's actually Dementors running wild and stuff like that. Man,
so the Prime Minister knows the truth.
What a world she's made, you know? I watch a lot of different shows and a lot of different things, and all of them have their, like, self-contained rules, like Supernatural and DC and Marvel and all that stuff, but there's something, like, timeless, I would say, about Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? It makes sense because they don't use any, like, electrical gadgets or anything like that.
It's not like steampunk.
It's all, it's not steampunk, but it's not, like, I don't know how to describe it. I just love it.
Oh,
because it's I've read Harry Potter a little later, like around when the first movie came out. Yeah, that's when I started reading them. So it's not really part of my childhood.
Yeah,
because I probably read them in like my junior year or something like that. But it feels like a part of my childhood, even though it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it just like takes you back. You know, you're reading about a story about an 11-year-old kid.
Yeah.
So
I read them all.
Yeah.
And finished them 6 months before part 1 of the last movie came out.
Yeah. You did that all in like a month too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Or sooner. I don't know.
Yeah.
Calvin, I know you've read the books. You haven't seen all the movies yet, have you?
I haven't seen all the movies.
Yeah.
What ones have you seen?
The last one that I saw was Order of the Phoenix, and I've only seen it like once.
Order of the Phoenix. So you still got Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah.
And then the two
1 and
Deathly
2.
Hallows.
Yeah.
Okay. They're damn good, man.
I believe you. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah. But I'm excited about this. Obviously, it would be cool to like get more information or more stuff about like the characters that we already love.
Yeah.
Which we are. We're getting a stage play.
Yeah.
Harry Potter and the Lost Child or something like that.
Really?
And Harry's going to be like, Harry, Ron, and Hermione are in the play, and they're older actors playing it. So that'll be cool.
That's actually
the one,
like
not the actors.
The film characters?
It won't be the film
no?
characters.
Okay.
They're different actors.
Hermione's played by a black girl.
Yeah, Black Woman's playing
Yeah,
Hermione actually.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she does a good job. Mm-hmm. J.K. Rowling actually was talking about that. She's like, I never said Hermione wasn't black. All I said was she had buck teeth and crazy hair.
Yeah.
That could definitely be a black person.
Which in the first movie she did a little bit,
Yeah.
but then she just
but
grew up.
But Lavender Brown was casted as a black actress in the first 5 movies. Suddenly became a white girl once she got a bigger role. Yeah,
Right. I didn't know that.
They changed that. Did you guys notice that?
I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
No, I didn't notice that at all.
That was weird. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. I'm still curious. Colin Farrell looks like a badass.
Yeah,
I wonder if he's gonna be like the antagonistic figure of it.
He looks like it.
He reminds me of like an Order, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like he is like an inspector or something for the American.
Yeah.
And he uses that
the United
job.
States Ministry of Magic. I think is that one seal that the camera was floating over.
And he uses that job to do wizardry.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, when around this thing comes out, we're gonna have to do some kind of Harry Potter thing.
Yeah.
Some kind of fight, because other than the Dumbledore Voldemort fight, I never felt like the fights truly did the thing justice. Sometimes.
Yeah, you love that fight.
Well,
I like the final
like
fight.
It. I just, what?
Like at the end, when they're all attacking the school.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he's blocking shit on the bridge.
That's cool, but you could just push that so much more and develop a vocabulary of choreography with those things. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they did that enough. And Harry and Voldemort, they constantly are connecting their wands, and it's always like a
power struggle thing,
Kamehameha battle,
Yeah.
But then Voldemort and Dumbledore are the same thing, and technically that shouldn't happen because it's only because they have the same Phoenix tail feather, right? Mm-hmm. Man, I'm such a fucking nerd. I love it though.
I'm trying to tell you for years.
Yeah, I know. Now I believe it.
One thing that I've always wondered, and this is completely off topic, but what happens when you ignite 2 lightsabers when the blades would partially intersect with each other.
So if you put them together and hit the one button?
Not completely together, but like partially together.
I would imagine they would have like a sword. They would just ricochet off each other.
I think you had to be a robot to be so perfectly aligned.
Or a
I'm
Jedi.
thinking. So one would they would
Well, that's what I mean. If you got them perfectly aligned, what would
perfectly
actually happen?
inhumanly.
Would they actually
Inhumanly.
like,
Jedi and Sith are inhuman. They can do that.
Yeah. Like if you could actually line them up, would they put each other out?
No, I think they would push each other apart.
Yeah, I think it would be just like them hitting here. It would be the same if they hit here. Actually, you know what? We'll end it with this. I do have one thing I've always thought about in Harry Potter. In the what's the book with Umbridge? Order of the Phoenix? Yeah, it is Order of the Phoenix.
Fucking bitch.
In that book, when they're looking for a place that they can practice, right? That only they could get into, they end up, it takes forever, but they find the room of requirement.
Yeah.
Why in the hell did they not use a Chamber of Secrets?
Right?
It's a giant,
You've always said
huge
that.
place, but Harry's the only one that can get there.
Yeah.
And you could say, well, they don't have a way of getting there. Yeah, they do. They have brooms. You know? They can get down in there. Harry can speak it. Ron fucking fakes it, and he got in there.
Right.
In the 7th book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, I've always thought like they should use a Chamber of Secrets. There would have been something poetic about the
Maybe she's answered that question.
I don't know. I don't think so. I've looked at that.
She's answered some crazy questions I never even thought of.
She has. I mean, that's how we kind of learned that Dumbledore was gay.
Yeah.
But I just, I've always thought about that. Like, it's only Harry can get there, and it would be something poetic about taking Salazar Slytherin's room that he hid the basilisk in and using it for Dumbledore's army.
Yeah.
That'd been cool. Okay, we gotta stop talking about Harry Potter, guys. If you guys want to see us talk about it more, potentially, you gotta make sure you hit the subscribe button. We do a lot of different stuff, and we talk about a lot of different things. So hit the like button, down in the descriptions, all the links to our social media. Blondwave.net has
Stuff.
and we'll see you guys next time. I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
I'm Calvin.
Mischief managed.